I want to inform the whole world that informal sector through the union has a very strong power. It can change this world.
Informal sector workers really have challenges. Their workplace is the road. Many of these truck drivers, taxi operators do not have contracts of employment. They don't have job security. Many of them don't have social protection.
अनौपचारिक क्षेत्रमा चाहिँ महिलाहरू आउनको कारण चाहिँ त्यही नै हो अब समाजले गर्दाखेरि नै महिलाहरू ननिस्किने अब गाडी चलायो अथवा काम गर्यो
Today I'm sacked, you get a job. Tomorrow you're being sacked, another one gets a job.
បើសិនជាអាចបានជួយដោះស្រាយរឿងដេអូព្រោះនៅក្នុងក្រុមហ៊ុនហ្នឹងផលវិបាករឿងដេអូហ្នឹងគឺអត់មានទេយើងមានថ្ងៃដេអូមែនប៉ុន្តែអត់មានតកងចល័តយើងចង់ដេអូយើងឈប់ប្រពន្ធឆ្លងតលេឆ្លងអីក៏ដេអូអត់បានដែរ
The police in Uganda targets the informal sector because they know we are not knowledgeable.
Most of Uganda's, actually 100% of Uganda's public transport is informal. This has been for over 2 decades. The urban transport is basically with the border and the minivan with 14 seaters.
You'll find a lot of women now doing vending, and vending has low income.
Ladies in this industry, we're discriminated because of our gender. People think that women cannot drive, women cannot do this and this and this, and yet we are capable of doing everything.
Women are facing a lot of problems in this sector. In that, for example, if you want to get employment from this sector, you have to offer your body. Second of all, you find somebody is heavy, pregnant, and she has to deliver from the vehicle. We face a lot of harassment. Leave alone the police harassment, I'm also talking about the passengers harassment, because you will find after you are going to pick money from those passengers, somebody will just caress you, somebody will just slap your butts.
Informal workers or informal sector is here to stay. In Africa, in Uganda, I know in the global south, and very soon even in the global north.
If you drove for 20 minutes outside of London or outside of Brussels or outside of Paris, you could go to a distribution centre or a car park and speak to drivers who are under these conditions. These aren't alien conditions a long way away from here. These are right in the centre of the supposed developed world.
Transport groups are preparing for a massive transport strike.
Transport groups will stage a massive transport strike next month if the government will continue to phase out old jeepneys.
We complained this to the police, and when they didn't react to our complaints, there was a day that we stopped vehicles and there was that small industrial action at Kariobangi. Since then, I can proudly say that transport workers in Kariobangi are not arrested by police.
It's ITF which has taken the issue of informal sector workers more seriously than any other organization.
From the time Atigu became a member, a mentor union, for the ITF Informal Transport Workers Project, there was a drastic rise of affiliation. We're talking about from 2 associations to 12 associations. When Atigu brought in these huge numbers of informal workers, the border members and the taxi drivers, its power has increased. Even the president, his own words are, these people have members.
Women has the right to be educated, and by that process they will learn what's the right. Now they have the courage, the strength, and they know what's the feeling of we can voice out and not be being discriminated.
Aujourd'hui, avec le projet ITF pour les travailleurs informels du transport, l'ambition que nous avons sera très concrète et atteinte.
त्यसपछि चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ अब युनियनको कुराहरू सिक्दै गएँ, नियमहरू हैन बुझ्दै गएँ। युनियनले चाहिँ अब मजदुरहरूको लागि चाहिँ अब
En un principio, nuestro objetivo era organizar a los trabajadores formales, pero dada la precarización y tercerización de los trabajadores, vimos la necesidad de también agrupar los trabajadores informales.
So we've learned that women are working in the informal transport sector, and we've exploded the myth that these workers are not organisable. Women are the most vulnerable group and therefore the most exploited, but they are absolutely ready to take a stand, to join their trade union and to get involved in the fight back against the informalisation of transport and to work with their brothers for decent jobs.
To indulge myself on the issue of using this as a rally point for organizing globally. With the huge number of the informal transport workers now affiliated to Atigu, this has changed the dynamics, and we can feel a new vibrant labor movement. And it wouldn't make sense for us to just wrap this thing within Uganda, within Africa, and yet we have potential to globally mobilize. I'm betting you we shall live to realize the slogan of our campaign of transport workers fighting back. We shall fight back for our public transport, we shall fight back for our rights, we shall fight back to change the status quo and have an organized labor